So this is my app, and it's called Care Companion, and my name is Meerna Elbzour, and I'm from Team Europa. So for my problem and solution, so the problem number one that this app basically was solving is people not being able to keep all of their medical stuff organized. And problem number two is people not being able to remember about paperwork and appointments. So like this app basically like keeps you like your stuff organized and helps you like know when your appointments are and stuff. And why this problem, many people can relate to it from all age groups and can be used by anybody. My solution is that my app helps people keep all their medical things in one place and be able to remember it. Should I do the demonstration or?
Yeah, you can go ahead with the demonstration now.
Okay. So basically, when you first go to the website, it takes you to the login page where you can either sign in or create an account. But I already created an account, so I'm just going to sign in. And then it takes you to the dashboard where you can have your upcoming events, pending paperwork, exercise tracker. So it'll tell you like, oh shoot, it'll tell you like your how many upcoming events you have. So like one, and then pending paperwork, like how many paperwork I still have to do. And then if I had a streak on my exercise, it would tell me how long my streak is. So if I wanted to look at my appointments, I can either click here on the appointments thing, but this works too. And then it takes you to the calendar where it tells you like when are your appointments and when your paperwork is due. So like for example, I did an example one. I had doctor example, cardiology, what date, what time, what hospital, and yeah. And if you try and make an appointment, you can say plus book appointment. You just put your doctor's name, specialty, date, time, location. And then if it requires paperwork, it'll ask you what type of paperwork, and then it'll show up on your calendar like it does right here. And then for the next one, I'm going to show you is exercise. So basically, like it tells you if you had an exercise or you took a rest day today. So I'm just going to say that I had an exercise today and I'm walking or like stretching, chair exercises, water aerobics, cycling. And then you choose how long you did it. So like 15, 20, 25, and override, which is optional, but yeah. And then you can log your exercise, or you can say that you had a rest day and you just click on this. And then if I logged in exercise, like it would tell me that I had like a 1 day streak. And then if I keep doing it for those certain amount of days, I'd have like whatever, how many days streaks I have. And it tells you like recent activities. It's like July 31st, I recorded that I had a rest day. And also when you log your exercise, it'll tell you like how many calories you did. So like let's say I had walking 20 minutes. I'm just going to say I logged it. And then it'll tell me that I lost like 80 calories, but I can also edit it. And then paperwork is like you have your consent form. Like this was part of my example, like when I said, oh, I had like a paperwork for this appointment. So if I did finish the paperwork, then I would just check this and it would say I'm all caught up on paperwork, and it shows you all of your previous paperwork that you've done. And then there's the health chat where you just talk to AI and you can say like, when is my next appointment? And you can like, and then it'll let you know. And then there's your profile, which basically it's obviously just like a profile. And you have your name, email, password, and you can edit your profile. You can even add like a profile picture if you wanted to, but I'm not going to add one. And that's all my app is. And then so individual contributions and experience. So for contributions, I contributed by planning out what I wanted the app to look like. So I told AI to do its job to create the app and kept all my coding organized in VS Code. I also showed up to all the meetings and did the work during them. I also feel like I was cooperative by staying overtime on the meetings and did what our mentor told us to do. My experience was very good. I had fun creating this app and was honestly surprised with how well it turned out. I didn't know AI and coding combined could make such a helpful app for the medical field. Impact and future scope. For impact, the number one thing that it impacts, this app impacts, is the patients. And patients will have all of their medical stuff in one area, including appointments and paperwork, like I showed in the demonstration. And number two, employees in the medical field. So with patients keeping all of their stuff in one place, patients won't forget to show up to their appointments or do paperwork beforehand, which will help the employees in the medical field stay on schedule. And then future scope, I feel like there's really one reason for the future scope, like one way it will impact the future scope or in the future is hospitals. And in the future, hospitals will become more organized with their patients doing their paperwork on time and remembering to come into their appointments. And that's all. If you have any questions, thank you.
Okay, that's a really good presentation.
Thank you.
Stop sharing now.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Firstly, the idea is pretty unique. Okay, like you're trying to organize all the medical paperwork